Politicians acting poorly. That's what critics say tonight after a group of Charlotte City Council members, the mayor, and other city staff went out for a drink following a marathon meeting last night. There are pictures and people with first-hand accounts who say there was a repeated lack of mask wearing and also some disparaging comments made about the staff and customers.
Now, we talked to the owner of the restaurant where it happened about the alleged disregard that these politicians had for the rules. Just 3 days after opening, the owner of Hattie's Tap and Tavern in Plaza Midwood is already having trouble with patrons, mostly politicians.
The mayor did come up and we had to ask her to put a mask on. When we asked them to put on their mask, they did, as they, we just had to ask them to do it often.
Council members Larkin Eggleston, Tarek Bakari, Julie Eiselt, and Malcolm Graham joined Mayor Vi-lyles and City Manager Marcus Jones, as well as several other city staff members, at 2 tables at Hattie's following their 11-hour meeting. A picture taken by Queen City Nerve publisher Justin LaFrancois shows Larkin Eggleston standing without a mask.
Larkin was the only one that was standing, and I was fine with it because he was with his group.
While owner Jackie DeLoach didn't have a problem with what was happening in the picture, she says she did have to remind several members of the group several times to wear a mask.
They didn't have their mask on, either had to be reminded to put their mask on or waited until they got inside to put it on.
LaFrancois says he witnessed repeated disregard for the rules.
The mayor didn't have her mask on. She walked, it was about 30 feet from her table to my table. She leaned down and said, have a good night, no mask on.
A spokesperson for the mayor said in a statement, Mayor-Lyles says she followed all the rules of the establishment and says every time she got up, she had her mask on.
To see our elected officials abuse it, essentially, with blatant disregard to the rules, made me so disappointed.
Along with the mask issue, DeLoach says disparaging comments were made about her staff and the clientele, specifically by Councilmember Tarek Bakari.
I think more so I was just disappointed with how they were making fun of us and the customers and my staff and making a lot of jokes, and that just kind of hurt my feelings.
Bakari said in a statement, I made what I thought to be an innocent joke that clearly didn't resonate, and I'm sorry for how it was received. It was certainly not my intention to make someone feel unappreciated. Now, Bakari only spoke mostly on background with me today about the content of the joke that he made. He declined to go on record with any specifics. And Hattie's owner tells me that the joke that Bakari made was mostly about marijuana blunts.